What's going on? It is week number 8 and slushy little trail today. It's our long run. It's supposed to be an easy week. It has been an easy week. More slush. Okay, that should be the last of the slush. Yeah, our long run. This was a deload week. I don't know if I'm using that phrase correctly, but we'll run with it. Pun intended. So 4.5 miles, conversational pace. We're actually gonna do conversational pace today. And unless that storm that's behind me gets to us, I think we got about 30 minutes before the storm hits. So let's try to get all 4.5 miles in. If we don't, that's fine. At least we got out here and we're doing the thing. So, ooh, more water. You know, I've seen some complaints about the Nova Blast not doing well in water, but I haven't had any issues. Maybe because, well, here we go. Man, for coming into a rainy season, I need to get some other shoes because I don't want the time that I realize that they're not great in water being the time I bust my ass. Oh, hey, I hit 10 subscribers. Cool. If you're one of the 10 that subscribe, thanks. If you're not, well, cool. Thanks for tuning in this far into a video. Not really doing this for clout, just doing this for some self-responsibility, some trying to make sure I get out here and run. And I tell you what, doing this for 8 weeks has really gotten me out, making sure I hit my runs. So if anything, that's the benefit. Look at this green grass. It's beautiful. Oh, another thing. I didn't realize I've been using the lowest quality setting, video quality setting on this X5. So this video, we're doing it in full 8K. Of course, they crop it down once I edit this in post, but yeah, welcome to 8K. Well, if you look behind me, it's a pretty gnarly cloud, and we're checking the radar. Shout out Radar Omega. And yeah, that thing's coming straight at me. All right, well, I may or may not be an idiot. I am an idiot. You see that wall right there? Yeah, that's that front. If you see way over there, there's rain. I don't know if that's actually gonna hit us, but I don't want to chance it. And yeah, so we're gonna cut this one short. Heading back home now. We're taking a shortcut too. Maybe we'll say hi to the sunflowers. Let's go say what's up to our friends. Hey, butterflies. Hey, sunflowers. Nice to see you. All right, well, I'm not too upset because at least we got to dodge the sun. It's usually my enemy, but today it's these dark clouds. But we need the rain, and I just need to get home to make sure I'm not caught up in it. Not that it would be the worst thing in the world. All right, here comes the rain. We're close. Rain never hurt nobody. Oh yeah. Cools us down. It replenishes us. I'm sure there's a percentage of our body that's full of rain or water. So, like I said, a little rain never did no harm. Just well, I made it just in time. Yeah, it was a little bit short, but that's fine. Did about, well, just under 3 miles. It's okay. At least we got out. The whole spirit of the run was to go a short distance, and this next week's gonna be tough. Let's go back to the office and talk about it. So, that was supposed to be a 4.5 mile long run. A little bit shorter than the last few weeks because it's been a quote unquote deload week, really light mileage. Kind of crazy that I cut the short long run even shorter due to the rain. But I don't know. I kept it within the spirit of the run, I guess you could say. I didn't go out too crazy and run too many miles, which got to give the body a break, even though I've had 2 weeks now worth of a break. But regardless, did 2.91 miles at a 12-minute pace. Not bad. I think Runna is going to be happy with that because it's usually their like conversational pace for you, Jacob, is 12 minutes 40 seconds. So I did it 12 minutes flat, shorter distance, a little bit faster than it wanted me to. I don't know. We'll get our runs in this next week. Speaking about this next week, it is back to a little bit more difficult runs. Back to really building up a good solid base. The first run, they're calling it rolling 800s. So it's just swapping out. Let's see what it is. All right, the bulk of that is half mile repeats. So a little bit of a warm up. And then once you get 3/4 of a mile in, they want you to do a half a mile at, for me, a half a mile at 10:55 pacing, and then the next half a mile at 12:10, and then back at it again at 10:55 for another half mile, and then slowing it back down to 12-minute 10 seconds a mile. So I do that sequence twice. So I get up to 2 miles there, and then we have a walking rest, and then back down to a cool down. There's that run, and then the second run. And reminder, I'm only doing 3 runs a week on these things. That's why it's week run 1, run 2, run 3. And then I have a 4-mile easy run, self-explanatory. They're going to have me run at whatever conversational pace, which they say it's 12:40. We'll see if we stick to that. I'm going to try my best. I promise. Well, actually, I can't make any promises. But you know, we'll get to it. We'll see what we can do. 4 easy miles, and then here is what I'm really anxious about: the long run. 9-minute miles. Not 9-minute miles. Oh, that'd be crazy at long run at my fitness right now. No, 9 miles, and they're calling this race practice long run, and they want me to run these things at 12-minute miles. 9 miles at 12-minute miles. Can I do it? Maybe, but we have to be very careful because this week football season's starting back up. So with football season coming comes hanging out with friends, comes partaking in drinking alcoholic beverages. Not that I'm a heavy drinker, but you know, if I'm out and we're watching a game, I might drink a beer or two. And for whatever reason, a beer or two always ruins any sort of workout that I'm trying to do the next morning, especially because I'm out late. I get home at 11, 12 o'clock, and then I try to get out on my run at 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. So my body doesn't have enough time to do whatever it needs to do to flush out all that alcohol, even though it's really not that much. And I seem to suffer on my runs. That's just how it's always been. So anyways, that is what we're going to be dealing with next week. Thanks so much for sticking by this far along, and we'll see you guys in a few days.